So yesterday, a pilot got arrested at Vancouver International Airport for allegedly being intoxicated while about to fly or while flying a plane. And a lot of people have been asking me about this incident because if you drink and drive, we know that's illegal, but what about boats, trains, and planes? All of the laws in Canada that apply in the criminal code to roads and cars also apply to watercraft, aircraft, and trains. So if you are intoxicated and you've operated a plane, or you're in carrying control of a plane, like you're the pilot in the cockpit of the plane, you're committing the same offense, the same impaired driving offense that you would be committing if you were doing it in a car, because a conveyance can include an aircraft. That means you're not allowed to be drunk behind the joystick, I don't know what it's called, of a plane. But does that mean that this person's necessarily going to be prosecuted criminally? Not necessarily. This pilot is an Air India pilot. If they are not a Canadian citizen and they're prosecuted criminally and they're convicted, they would be inadmissible to Canada. That would be the end of their international pilot career, most likely. I mean, probably the end of their career anyway. But these things are often also dealt with under aviation regulations. And those consequences, even though the criminal law consequences can be quite severe, a criminal record, minimum $1,000 fine, and an automatic 1-year prohibition from flying planes in Canada, the aviation consequences can often be more severe for pilots because they can have career-ending consequences. There are certain, for pilots who fly internationally, certain reporting requirements that they have to comply with, and if they don't fulfill those reporting requirements in exactly the way that the aviation authorities require them to do, then they could potentially end up being in more trouble besides just the impaired flying incident. So if you are operating a plane or any type of aircraft and you are intoxicated, yes, you can face criminal charges, but you can also face other charges too.